Hello. Welcome to episode 1 of Awakening 1953. It's August 21st, 2010. Today's episode is titled, What Woke Me Up? How a Baby Boomer Democrat Became a 9/11 Truther. It's followed by a short video on my first protest painting. I was born and raised a Democrat. After I graduated college and made some decent money, I started voting Republican. As my wise grandmother Nora observed, after I made a few bucks, I changed parties. But after seeing Bush Jr. and both houses of Congress grow government and debt and make war, I stopped voting. I had little in common with them. Then 9/11 happened. I began to wake up. I was troubled by it. The idea that we were attacked because of our freedom rang hollow, even though I found myself thinking it and even saying it to my students. I'm a junior high math science teacher. Years passed and I still didn't vote. Rush, Hannity, Beck, and others sounded to me like mere shills for the Republican Party. Michael Savage I found somewhat interesting. My math students in junior high introduced me to multimedia applications, and in particular to YouTube. This had much to do with my awakening. I explored economics. Shades of what my grandmother had said to me. 40% of my pay was taken by the government. I explored this. I discovered an economist and businessman named Peter Schiff. After him, Gerald Celente and Max Kaiser. And this led me to the Genesis Communication Network, Alex Jones, and the Public Broadcasting Network, Jeff Rintz. By this time, I'd turned off my television. That was 3 years ago. And depended entirely upon the internet for news and current events. I explored the internet and found open source media outlets like the Corbett Report and Media Monarchy. I discovered facts that to this day awaken me. I attended the Deep Politics Conference in Santa Cruz, California in the summer of this year. If you still believe that turbaned men in caves bombed us on 9/11, please check these facts out for yourself. These 3 facts, more than anything else, woke me up. 1. Look at Building 7 on 9/11. No plane hit it, and it collapsed into its own footprint. This was a controlled demolition. 2. Look at the jetliner that flew into the Pentagon. It was supposedly completely vaporized. No tailpiece was left, no engines, no bodies, nothing but a passport that somehow flew out of a victim's body. And number 3, on 9/12, Bin Laden's family members were flown out of New York City, while other passenger airlines were grounded. Finally, I will begin a series of anti-war art poster videos. This is the first time I've painted a protest poster. I dedicate it to my mom, Jerry Sandino. God bless her. She's still with me. She lives in Southern California. She protested the Vietnam War. She kept me home on the day of the draft lottery in 1972. And we listened to the lottery on the radio. She assured me that if my number was in the 50s or lower, that she would send me to Canada. My number was in the hundreds, and I was never called, I never served. So, here's my first protest painting. Love and peace. Awakening 1953.